Many of us are not burnt out. We are not failing. We are still showing up. We are working, parenting, guiding, building, deciding, providing, and yet something feels off. Energy isn't what it used to be. Motivation feels thin, days blind to routines. Life feels busy but strangely disconnected. You are functioning but not fully alive. If that resonates with you, you're not alone. And most importantly, there is a name for that experience. Psychology calls it languishing. Languishing is a psychological state that sits quietly between distress and well-being. It was brought into mainstream conversation by Adam Grant, who described it as the absence of vitality and engagement. As you begin the new year, you may be feeling out of energy. And I want to be clear about what it is not. It is not depression. It is not burnout. It is not weakness. Languishing is stagnation of the inner life. When you are languishing, you may feel emotionally flat, meaning not happy, not deeply sad, just numb. Your thinking feels foggy. Things that once mattered don't move you the same way any longer. Outwardly, things may look fine. Inwardly, something essential is missing. And that's what makes languishing so dangerous. It hides behind productivity, especially in workspaces. Languishing usually doesn't come from a crisis. It grows quietly from prolonged pressure without reflection. It thrives in seasons of ongoing uncertainty, repeated setbacks that were never processed, constant responsibility with retro meaning attached to it. And over time, we stop asking one of the most important questions in life. What is this season shaping in me? And we default into survival mode. We ask, what do I need to survive next? When life becomes only about endurance, vitality slowly drains away. Here's the most important thing to understand. Languishing is not failure. It is just a signal. It's telling you your inner story may be outdated. Your effort is no longer aligned with meaning. Your identity hasn't caught up with your reality. Your coping strategies have reached their limit. Languishing is the mind saying something needs to shift. And that shift doesn't start with more effort. It starts with awareness. When we feel stuck, we try harder. We set new goals. We add some discipline, push for consistency, consume more motivation content. But motivation treats the symptom, not the cause. Languishing isn't an energy problem. It's a meaning problem. Until the way you interpret your setbacks, responsibilities, and identity begins to change, movement won't return. And this is where mind shift comes in. Mind shift is an intentional process of examining and transforming the internal story you tell yourself about your life, especially during difficult times. I'll repeat, mind shift is an intentional process of examining and transforming the internal story you telling yourself about your life, especially during setbacks. It is not positive thinking. It is not denial. It is not pretending that everything is fine. Mind shift asks important questions like, what meaning am I assigning to this setback? What assumptions am I holding that may no longer be true? And where have I lost agency without noticing? When these questions are avoided, languishing persists for a long time and can actually grow into depression. When they are faced honestly, movement begins towards flourishing. So mind shift works because it restores three things that languishing erodes. One is clarity, separating facts from fear. Then agency, reclaiming responsibility without blame. And then meaning, reconnecting effort to purpose. Growth resumes not dramatically, but deliberately. You may be languishing if life feels repetitive. You're busy but disconnected. You've stopped reflecting on why you do what you do. Emotional numbness feels like being strong. If that's you, nothing is wrong with you. Something is simply asking for your attention. And if you're ready to go deeper, explore our new book, second edition, Mind Shift, How to Transform Life Setbacks into Growth and Progress. Available on Amazon, but you can also get a hard copy if you contact us. Sometimes the change you are waiting for doesn't start outside of you. Actually, most of the times it starts inside of you through a mind shift.